The neon lights at night shine brightly. There are many shops and civilizations in this city. When you look out the window, all you can see are tall buildings. Behind a small town in Hong Kong, a family is living in a narrow room. There's a girl named Rayna. She's 22 years old, a very lovely person who lives alone with her mother. Her mother named Rayna. She's 45 years old. Rayna has no memory about her father and never questioned anything about him. Living alone with her mother makes the family dependent on Rayna. Her mother has needed to pay all the bills and take care of her since she was young. One day, her mother was at work and she felt ill. That's made Rayna work's friend called Rayna.
Hello, mommy. What's wrong?
Hello, this is Lenny's daughter.
Yes.
Your mother is certainly in the hospital.
After Rayna hears that, she rushes to the hospital. Arriving at the hospital, Rayna saw a doctor checking on her mom. She rapidly went to check on her mother.
What's happened to my mother?
Are you Rayna's relative?
Yes, I'm her daughter. How was my mom?
I'm sorry, but there is some bad news for you. Rayna got colorectal cancer, and now she's in second stage. I think we should treat her as soon as possible to prevent her case from getting worse. This treatment may cost a lot.
Please treat her. Don't worry about the money. I will find a way just keep my mom safe.
The doctor walked out of the room with a nod of approval. Rayna sat next to the bed, not moving, until she was sound asleep. Then Rayna's mother found herself in the hospital when she was awake. A nurse, after which entered the room to replace the saline bag. Rayna awoke from her slumber. She spoke with her mother after the nurse has left the room.
You awake? How are you feeling? Why don't you tell me you're sick?
Yes, I'm awake. I'm okay. I didn't tell you because I don't want you to overthink about me. Each treatment costs a lot of money.
Why don't you care about yourself? If something happened to you, how would I live?
We don't have enough money for medical expenses.
If you don't stay in the hospital, I will drop out of college and go to work to earn some money for your treatment until you will recover yourself.
When Rayna heard Rayna say that, she decided to be admitted to the hospital. With her family financial status, she didn't have enough money to pay for medical bills. She had to work part-time at a restaurant, bar, and many other places. Many times, Rayna's mother fell ill and Rayna had to take care of her. That caused her to take a frequent break from work. The bar owner saw Rayna working hard, but taking frequent breaks to take care of her mother made the bar owner want to help Rayna. The shop owner calls Rayna to talk after work.
Rayna, you have to spend a lot of money for your mother, right? Alright, I have a way for help you earn a lot of money.
What is your job?
It's a risky job, but I think you can do it.
The bar owner gives Rayna a piece of paper with a mysterious phone number. Rayna takes it and looks at the piece of paper in suspicion.
I would like to think about it first.
Rayna thought for several days, until one day the nurse came to inform Rayna about the expense that must be used. She decided to call the number that got from the bar owner, with a feeling of concern and fear in her heart. While waiting for the call, she hesitated and thought of pressing the hang-up button. But suddenly, the other end of the line picked up and said in a deep voice, "Hello."
Hello, who's calling?
Hello, my name is Rayna. I got the number from the bar owner. He told me that you had a job for me to do. What kind of work it is?
Well, if you're interested, let's meet this afternoon at the bar.
Okay.
After she accepted the offer and hung up on her phone, she returned and told her mother that she would be working part-time. At the bar, Rayna walked in and a stranger greeted her.
Are you Rayna? Please follow me this way.
Hello, Rayna. I heard that you need a lot of cash.
Yes, I have to pay for my mother's treatment. She was admitted in the hospital.
So you look interested in the deal? Let's talk about that. We are currently trying to invent an artificial heart. We need to see if that works on human or not. So we need to experiment on the people. If the experiment is successful, this will benefit a great amount of people.
Rayna was shocked when she discovered this. She didn't think she'd be able to live without a heart.
Oh, but don't worry. You will be paid for the trade of your mother. You don't have to rush to make a decision. I'll give you 2 days to decide to accept this offer. But keep in mind that there are a lot of people who are interested in taking this deal other than you.
I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Rayna went back to the hospital. Doctor is checking on her mom and calling her to talk about her mom's symptoms.
I think we should treat it as soon as possible before the disease spread to other organisms. I think you should quickly make a decision before it gets worse.
After Rayna hears that, she's stunned, shocked, doesn't know what to say, and just walked away quietly. The night she sat beside her mom and stressed seeing her mom suffering from cancer. She wants her mom to get better. She thought about all the past, all the time she used to spend with her mom. Then she decides to call the mafias.
I know you would be calling.
I would like to accept your offer.
If you accept our offer, please come to the bar tomorrow.
Sure.
The next day at the bar.
Oh, you made up your mind already? This job is pretty risky, huh?
It's okay. I would do anything to help my mom.
So we would like to test on your body, replacing your heart with an artificial one.
Rayna was stunned and shocked after hearing what they're going to do with her body. But she already decided about this. The mafia's crew took Rayna to the prep operating room.
Come this way. I prepare all the stuff you need for this operation.
Rayna starts to be concerned about it. She can't do anything but follow what the mafia's crew said. At operating room, Rayna was unconscious. She can't feel anything since they're giving her anesthetic. The doctor slowly took her heart out and replaced it with a robot heart. 10 hours passed, and the doctor tried hard to achieve the operation, and he finally did it. All of them were waiting for Rayna to awake, and a week after she did. She's now awake. Rayna is awake after a week of recovery. The nurse came into Rayna's room to change the saline.
Huh? You're awake? How are you feeling?
I felt different way.
I tell the doctor that you're awake.
Oh, Red. How is the patient's name, Rainy? Is she cured?
I check it for you. Don't worry. You should take a rest.
That evening, the mafia heard the news from the doctor and then rushed over to Rayna. Rayna heard the noise and woke up.
I thought you wouldn't wake up again. How do you feel?
I feel better now.
There will be a doctor coming in for a true check.
And how is my mother? Have you been treated her yet?
Your mother's treatment went well. She's resting now. Don't worry.
Okay, then they leave.
Mafia walked out of the room. Then the doctor came to examine Rayna and told Rayna to recuperate at the hospital to monitor symptoms closely. 1 month ago.
Now, the new heart fits in well with your body. It works well. Doctor think you can leave the hospital and go home. But you have to come to check the condition of the body often in case something goes wrong.
Rayna missed her mom so much, so she went to see her because when she was recuperating, she couldn't visit her mother.
Where you have been? I miss you so much.
I met you too. And how are you? Have you been treated?
Yes, the doctor said that I will be better, but I'm worried about the cost of treatment. I don't want you to be in trouble because of me.
Don't worry, ma'am. I have dealt with the cost of the treatments already.
Where did you get a lot of money?
I just spend it for my saving money and I do my job. Oh, I talked to the doctor and he said you can be discharged from the hospital next week.
Rainy sensed that Rayna looked strange and seemed to be hiding something, and she wondered, where did Rayna get the money? But she didn't ask Rayna anything. A week later, Rainy left the hospital and went back to her normal life.
Rayna has returned to her normal life with a new heart, but she doesn't have to go back to work because the mafia is always there to help with the expenses. But Rayna had to check her heart regularly. Rainy was still suspicious of Rayna and felt that Rayna had changed. She kept asking if Rayna was hiding something, but Rayna was distracted and refused to answer questions until one day, Rainy found Rayna's cardiac appointment sheet, and she was shocked that she never knew what was wrong with her daughter. That evening, Rayna came home and found that her mother was waiting with a serious look on her face.
I'm back, Mom. And what's wrong with you?
I'm okay, but what happened with you?
I'm not.
Is it nothing then? What is this?
Oh, where did you get it?
I saw it in your room. Why didn't you tell me?
Rayna was shocked that she couldn't say anything and cried.
Can you tell me what happened to your heart?
Would you mind if I told you?
No matter what you say, just tell me.
Rayna showed her scar on her chest and told the whole story that it was a heart surgery. They hugged and cried. After that, Rayna lived a normal life. One day, while Rayna was walking on the way to the hospital, she saw a car coming at high speed towards the child, and Rayna helped by running to block the car that was about to hit the child. And Rayna was hit by a car, but Rayna was unscared and had people filming a video, and after a few hours, the video went viral overnight. People raised many suspicions of Rayna. After that clip got viral, many people saw the clip, and of course, the mafia had already seen it. When the mafia saw the clip, he was shocked because he didn't expect that there would be any side effects like this. Then he called Rayna to talk about what happened.
How long have you had these side effects?
It's just for the first time. I don't know how long it's been.
We will have to take her in further checks and testing.
Well, nothing bad gonna happen, right?
Maybe. That's a good thing.
The mafia then asked Rayna to do more checks and tests. The test had passed and it took half a day, and then
She was noticeably smarter than before and has a body that is stronger than normal. I think we should take her to the test just to be sure. We'll see the advantage and disadvantage of her more clearly.
after that, the mafia took Rayna to do many experiments. Rayna felt so tired about all this stuff. She can't stand it anymore, so she told the mafia she's going to quit.
I'm enough. I'm quitting.
This is a very important project. You can't quit this easily. If you go away, your mom will be a danger.
Don't you dare. My mom isn't included.
Rayna has to keep cooperating with them to keep her mom safe, but her mental and physical health are getting worse, from a very lovely girl slowly turning into an introvert person. After 3 months, her memory slowly faded. She could not remember the events of the past. She became a colder and less human person. She begins to act without empathy. Until one day, she plans to escape outside. She attacked the mafia crew who were guarding her by hitting him in the neck. Finally, she was able to flee. She rushed to her mother and told her mother to run away with her. At Rayna's house.
Rayna, where have you been for the last few months? I can't contact you. Do you know how worried I am?
I will tell you everything, Mom. There's no time left. We need to pack up and get out of here soon, before they arrive to catch us.
Are they those? Who is going to catch you, do you mean? The mafia?
Let's go first. I said I would tell you the whole story. We must leave here now.
Both Rayna and Rainy then fled into the big city to hide, but they were not too far away. The mafia crew came upon them and tried to take Rayna back as ordered.
Go catch her.
Don't hit my mom.
Rayna tries to protect herself and her mother.
Come on, come back with me now.
No, I'm definitely not going back there.
A mafia crew captured Rayna's mother and assaulted Rayna's mother to death.
I told you don't miss my mom.
Rayna stole the gun from a mafia crew and shot, and the mafia crew died. The mafia, knowing this, was furious and ordered his underlings to go and capture her. Rayna tries to escape and considers fleeing the country, but the mafia won't stop chasing her. Rayna had to flee one day while she was fighting the mafia. She accidentally fired a gun and hit an unrelated person, and he died. That's why the police chased her. She tried to escape arrest but failed.
I didn't mean to. Why did you come and catch me?
Rayna refused to surrender herself to resist arrest, but was bound by evidence. In the end, she was extraordinary.